It's worth bringing up the quotes that came out of Stephon Marbury's mouth. This is in yesterday's New York Daily News, page 80. It's been kind of tough, but it's an adjustment, he said. I know what I'm capable of doing on the basketball court, but playing the way I've been playing is not the way I play. I have not been playing as aggressive as I normally play on the basketball court, and that's just from trying to get everybody involved and into the game. You're a damn point guard! A point guard! Good Lord have mercy. I couldn't believe when I read this. Let me repeat that last sentence. That's just from trying to get everybody involved and into the game. So in other words, you've been struggling because, dare I say, you've been trying to be a point guard, which is what the hell you were supposed to be for the last 10 years. So you've been struggling because you had to be a point guard? Because you have been required to pass the ball and get other people involved? That's why you've been struggling? Oh, it makes a world of difference. I get the picture now. It's crystal clear for me now, Aaron Gordon. I get it now. I was completely lost. Lo and behold, all this time, I'm under the impression that it's a slump. You know, attrition age is kicking in. Or last year you just didn't get along with Larry Brown. Oh, that wasn't the problem at all. That wasn't the problem. The problem was a point guard in the NBA for the last 10 years, the self-proclaimed point guard, has finally been trying to play like a point guard, and that's his problem. So now we get it. We understand. The problem with Stephon Marbury isn't any of those things. It's that he was trying to be a point guard. And so when you listen to these quotes, and he's talking about, oh, this is my favorite right here, when he's leading into, they're talking about how he was struggling because Larry Brown tried to force feed him an unfamiliar style. Quote, it's different because we have a different setup in the way we're playing, Marbury said. I'm doing these things by choice. I wasn't told to be doing that. Last year, I was told to go on the basketball court and play a certain way, which we've learned was to actually try and be a point guard and get other people involved. That's what he was told last year. Oh, my goodness. That's the problem. He was told to go out there and try to be a point guard. Are you listening to these quotes, people? Let me continue. It's important that he finds the proper time and place to insert. This is Isaiah Thomas. It's important that he finds the proper time and place to insert himself into the game. Unfortunately for him, his role is a necessary role. 6. It is just disgusting. And I know it seems just a bit unfair considering that the New York Knicks just won a game last night. And I'm proud of them. But I'm proud of the young boys. And I'm proud of the direction I see this franchise going in. Because whether Isaiah Thomas survives or not, let me tell y'all something. If Ronaldo Balkman and David Lee and Nate Robinson and even Channing Frye are on this squad, and Eddie Curry shows that he's got a damn pulse for more than a week, let me tell y'all something. The future does not look bad for the New York Knicks. We've suffered enough. But when you think about your franchise player, understand, people, I'm not getting on him about his performance because he played decent last night. But when you read these kind of quotes, you're listening to him and saying, how stupid can you be? Think about what he said. I'll read the quote again. I'll read the quote again. I'm playing the way I've been playing is not the way, but playing the way I've been playing is not the way I play. I have not been playing as aggressive as I normally play on the basketball court, and that's just from trying to get everybody involved and into the game. So in other words, when you're aggressive, you forget to get other people involved. And since you say that you've been aggressive throughout most of your career, and that's the way you normally play, that means throughout these years, you haven't been getting everybody involved, which means you haven't been a damn point guard. Which means you had no business mentioning yourself in the same breath as Steve Nash. No business mentioning yourself in the same breath as Jason Kidd. You don't even deserve to be compared to Chris Paul. And he's only been in the league his second year. If that's the case, if that's your quote, don't even mention yourself in the sentence as those guys. Let me go to the Pulse of New York City. 1-800-919-ESPN. That's 1-800-919-3776. It's a damn disgrace. This has been the problem. This is why we've been suffering. This is why the New York Knicks have won just 36% of their games since you've been in a New York Knicks uniform. This is the problem. Let's go to Wally in the Bronx. You're on 1050 ESPN Radio. What's up, Wally?
Hey, what's up, Stephen A? Yeah, man, big fan. But I don't understand what this Stephon is not a point guard. I think you're putting too much on that article. I think he just was.
Yo, dog.
Not getting
Wally.
I hear you.
I assume you're a brother calling me from the Bronx.
Definitely.
Don't sit there and try to front on me and act like you didn't take the same thing from them damn quotes. This boy said that he was aggressive, and now it's new to him because he's just trying to get other people involved. You trying to tell me that you didn't think what I was thinking when you read those quotes?
Not at all, because he's a great point guard. Look, Byron Davis plays like that. Tony Parker don't get people in the game.
Yes, he does.
Maybe he don't.
Yes, he does.
How many assists does Tony Parker have?
Yes, he does. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Are you going to sit on this airwave and compare Stephon Marbury to Tony Parker?
That's not him. His career.
Yo, man.
Career destroys Tony Parker's career.
Tony Parker's got a couple of championship rings. How the hell can you be that idiotic and call up here and compare Stephon Marbury to Tony Parker and say that you know basketball? Excuse me, I apologize on behalf of 1050 ESPN Radio, but shut the hell up. That's just ignorant. Let's go to Brian in Jersey. You're on 1050 ESPN Radio. What's up?
Yo, what's good, Steve?
You got people up here talking about calling somebody great that won 36% of their games. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Yo, I'm with you, brother. I'm a big, never been Knicks fan for a long time. Steph, even your boy, the ex-coach said it last year. What has Steph done in the league? He hasn't done any of the things that Steve Nash, Tony Parker, Jason Kidd have done. He's never made anyone better, and no one sees this.
Stephon is an all-star. Stephon Marbury, let's call it what it is. Stephon Marbury is an all-star caliber talent, okay, who has never reached fruition. He has never lived up to expectations. I would never sit here, Brian, and question Stephon Marbury's talent. He's got handle. He can pass. He can shoot. He can defend when he wants to. He's got an NBA body. He can get into the paint at will. Point guard-wise, talent-wise, he is a top 10 talent. But last time I checked, that ain't the criteria for being a point guard. You have to lead. And you have to maximize the potential that's around you, which he has not done. Stephen A. Smith in the house, 1050 ESPN Radio.